Hey folks, is everything working? Just waiting on Tony to finish his round, then we'll start up. He's got half a hole left to go. Probably hear him in the background. Awesome, folks. I see you joining in. Just giving it a few minutes for Tony to wrap up. Thank you, Rep. Okay, Tony's just about done. Um, got a bit of a last chance here, so I'm going to spend a ball that I normally wouldn't, because I really don't want to mess up. That's the end of Tony. And there we go. Hey, MBS. Hey, everybody. Thanks for joining in. Looks like it's pretty weak. 12 could even get me through. Expert. Here we go. We're going with the Wing 5 Power 3. Thank you, Toast. Happy to have everyone here. We are aiming for at least a 13. This is my weakest account, so fingers crossed that that goes well. Everybody get all their rounds in. Thank you, Peter. Thank you, Great Shot. And Adam. Oh, look at them all. Thank you, everybody. Ooh, a dilly. Thanks for the sub, Drew. Much appreciated. Had to play in the basement. It's so sunny today. Everywhere upstairs was washed out. It's still sunny even in the basement. So hopefully it's not too nasty. Nice work, Cap. A rock shot. I don't think I've seen anyone bust out the rock here before. Hey, Kalamazoo, good to see you too. We didn't change our club like a dork. Just under 6 rings. Here we go. And bunker. Perfect. That's the way to start the game. Wonderful. Here we go. Shouldn't have to leave the cup. Goodness gracious. This account has had horrible luck on this hole. He's missed it every time. My other account's not an issue. Oh well. Hey, Ingrid. So we got our own little shot here. Hang on. Do we have a power 5 ball? We need to start spending it. Win 5, I mean. We'll do it. We all love the Australian accent. Ingrid, you should have a stream where you just say funny words so we can all appreciate the beauty of the Australian accent. Big wind. I think it would be fun. I'd subscribe to that one, Ingrid Cat. Okay, 6.3, 6.2, 1.5 top, 6.2. Here we go. At least we hit perfect. I had great itis yesterday. Should have hit great. Man, not a fun start, folks. Anyway, we'll get there. It's a weak bracket at least. Get some coffee into me and things will be better. Yeah, that would have been a good one to Ballinger. Well, that's just a dreadful start. Gonna have to pick up the pace here. Hole 3. We are going for it. Now we're gonna abort going over if we have the 10 o'clock wind. We gotta get the eagle here first. Hopefully we can make it up with an albie. That's a good wind. Good-ish. I think we're gonna try it. Yeah, here's hoping, Cat. Here's hoping. This better work because my opponent certainly is not going to save me. Oh, yeah, we have a good win, folks. DrDevo special coming up. Oh, not enough side wind to the side. It looks like it's going to be 10% downhill. Maybe too much curl. We should have pretty close to tailwind, which is good. I'll do it on the other one. Do it on the secondary device so I don't get it in my way. 10.8. That's half. That's about a quarter. $2.3 rings seems a lot. Oh, disaster strikes. Not disaster. Close. Yeah, yeah, it was close. But this isn't horseshoes, so it doesn't count. And Jonathan drops a shot that should be an albatross, but is really only for eagle. No. Well, I'll take the eagle and move on. Work on our drops someplace else. Gonna make a quick club change and bring her 4. Nope. Pop chest real quick. Okay, switch over to power 3, 10%. You guys play this whole 10% or 20? I saw on Fenzel he plays 20%. I've only ever played at 10%. It seems we're having the same troubles as Tony did finding opponents. It takes a long time. Here we go. Big wind. We're going to try not to do the unknown beans of Tony's and end up in the water. We're going to aim for, should be about half overpower, half a can of beans. Second, 20% downhill on the Endbringer. Interesting. 5 rings exactly. Five rings exactly. That's a good amount of overpower. Hopefully I didn't put too much curl on it. No, pretty decent. We'll see. We got a chance. We need to get one back here. I'm kind of a fan of the dock. But that, oh, that's a bad roll too. That's a nasty green to put on. Looks like it's gonna be dunky dunk time. There's max, there's half, there's a quarter. In between min and max. 3.2. Survey says same thing. I did 0. Oh well. It's not my day today. I just need to get through at this point. He dropped it. Good for him. But I do need to start getting something. What do we got? Hole 5? Yeah, here we go. This is a good hole. Good chance here. Quarterback. Kingmaker. I think the stream's still up. I see my screen still refreshing. So I think, Ingrid, it's you. I have a second device actually watching it, and it says it's still on. Okay, so we're gonna do 5.5, 5.5. And if it's a low wind, it is. We might do a little trick. 5.5, 5.5. We'll keep the kingmaker. 7.5. I like the wind in the eights. Here we go. Roll it, roll it, roll it, roll it. Money. That one works. You need just the smallest sliver of gap in between the red ring and the bunker. And that one's done well for me. So finally get one back. I like it to be in or around the eights, and that was the borderline. It almost doesn't have enough push from the wind to get there if you're in the seven. So I was going to switch out to Katana to get a little bit more wind, but 9.1 didn't seem very fun either. So went with the lesser of two evils. Thank you for the booms. Much appreciated. Happy to finally get one. Hole six. Where's my rock? I've got a video of that shot on the channel with an 8.4 wind as well. So in and around the eights is what you're aiming for in terms of wind. God, this takes forever to find an opponent. So I got a slightly different approach than everyone else, but ends up in just about the same result. I try and get very far down without going into the rough. Um, so we can have a nice, easy rough bump. 7.1. Get out of the way, trees. Here we go. 8 rings. Slow down, slow down, slow down, slow down. Perfect. A little scary, but have yet to roll into the rough. You play this rough bump at -5, and the ball guide through the hole because the wind deadens it or something. Yeah, he's still safe. We're gonna do this one at 1 to 1. 7 rings. There we go. That's more of what I wanted. I used power 0 numbers. I was just out of seeing the plus yardages, so just dropped it on the wind up to basic ball. Feeling a little better. I thought little DrDevo wasn't going to make it, but I'm feeling halfway decent now. Let's do some sniper. Thank you again. Booms again. Let's get him 3 in a row. Set up at +8. Thank you for the kind words. Let's keep it rolling. I don't know. I'm new to the streaming, so I still get jitters when starting up. I should probably go play some Tour 8 or something just to get used to the needle speed right beforehand. What did I say? +8? 7, 7, 8, 7. Oh, MBS, it's horrible. Um, it's new to me, that's for sure. So I think I need to figure out music so it's not just me. I haven't figured out how to put music on the streams yet. Um, Catch up on chat here. Okay, I think we're good. Thanks again for the booms. Here we go with the sniper. Slap on about 2 top. Okay, then we'll go with power 1 numbers. 8.7 is 8.6. Okay, 8.6. We'll see if we can get it with a Richardson. The funnel's not that big. Yes, lumberjack. Canadian winter is very cold. It's not too bad actually, um, but you need sweaters on. That's for sure. Yep, cat. It's a money shot. You just have to hit perfect. Now this next hole I have yet to drop, so I might just play it like tour play. I don't have any good ideas. Let me check real quick on one little source. Red ring touching. We'll go with the Kim shot from the 19th hole unless somebody's got anything better here. Okay, here we go. $11.59 pull, 1-to-1 plus 1.2. Half back, 0.2 right. This seems horrible. 8 to 9.1 rings. Okay. We'll see. Oh well. I need to do a whole lot of watching on that one. Yes, Mr. Great Shot. I'm a lumberjack and I'm okay. Good old Monty Python. I almost started to do Monty Python impressions, but I don't think I'm quite ready for that on stream. At least I need to have several beers into me before that happens. So a bit of a sloppy round, but as long as we don't dork up this next hole, I've got no good clubs for it. Um, I think maybe an APOC 4 is going to be what I use for the drive, or Thor. The 19th hole expert Tourney page said to use 1-to-1 plus 1.2, but I missed the shot, but that doesn't mean anything. I have yet to sink that um, anywhere. So we still could get a 15 after that horrible start. 15 may be a little bit ambitious. Do we use something? No, not in a qualifying round. We blew one of those and ended up in the bunker on hole one anyway. So it's Chad again. We want a big wind. 8.4, not too bad. That push up to max didn't look very straight, but we'll see how he does. Great right and curl. Worked out just fine. 408. 8.6 is 5.9 rings. Here we go. Give her some beans. We're going to go full beans. 1, 2, 3, 4. Ooh, and a nice roll, too. Nice roll down that hill. 414 was mid distance. We're going to go with 415 being mid distance, too. 10% uphill. Well, if this goes in, I'm going to have myself some crunchy frog. Here we go. It's about mid. What did we say? 7.2. 6.6. Come on. Oh, we got a chance. Oh, nowhere near. That hit the thicker rough. That's what did me in there. Oh well. The good news is he's moving on. Thank you everybody for joining up. With all this Monty Python, I want to make a side bet of if and when I ever get 1,000 subs, maybe I'll have to do a silly walk on stream. I need the chest, so I'm gonna make Chad play this one out. Thanks, Rep. It's the shots are there. I just need to execute a little bit better, but it's good enough for qualifying rounds. Now, my silly walk might not be um, anywhere as good as a John Cleese, but if it happens, it will be silly. We'll play this one like I do tour. Find it with 2. Reduce. 1 to 1. Well, thank you all, everybody. Much appreciated, everyone who made it in. Thank you, and good luck to everyone on their streams. Been a slice, everybody. Have fun. Thanks again.